Good day, you're watching the news on Leadership TV. I am Cynthia Onado. Here are the news headlines. Tinubu urges immediate reforms to clear court backlogs. FCT police dismiss viral claims of attack on naval officer. Ex-AGF Malami declares 2027 governorship bid in Kebbi. And on entertainment, United Nigeria Airlines deboard VDM Mr. Jollof after boarding flight. And on sports, Chelle alleges DR Congo used Voodoo to win Nigeria. Thanks for staying with us. Here is the news in detail. President Bola Tinubu on Monday called the growing backlog of court cases across Nigeria unacceptable, insisting that slow or compromised justice undermines the nation's democracy. Speaking at the 2025 All-Nigerian Judges Conference in Abuja, Tinubu challenged the judiciary to implement bold reforms to restore public confidence and strengthen the rule of law. The president highlighted public frustrations with delayed judgments, questionable conduct, and limited access to justice, urging honest reflection and decisive action. He stressed that confidence is the lifeblood of justice and the court's moral authority depends on fairness and integrity. Tinubu reaffirmed his administration's commitment to modernizing judicial infrastructure, improving working conditions, and integrating technology into court processes, including digitization and transparent case management. However, the president warned that reforms will fail without integrity. He urged judges to adopt actionable reforms to reduce congestion, improve discipline, and make justice more accessible and affordable. Concluding, Tinubu said each fair and courageous judgment strengthens the republic and preserves the soul of Nigeria's democracy. Moving on in the news, the Federal Capital Territory Police Command has debunked viral social media reports claiming a naval officer was attacked during a stop-and-search operation in Abuja on Saturday. In a statement on Monday, the FCT police spokesperson SP Josephine Ade described the claims shared by Instagram blogger Mazi Tunde Ednot as false and grossly misleading. According to the police, the incident occurred around 6:15 p.m. at NNPC Junction along the Kubwa Expressway when a patrol team stopped an ash-colored Toyota Camry with a concealed number plate and tinted windows. The driver, or rather, in line with standard operational procedure, officers approached the vehicle and politely requested the occupant's identity along with an explanation for the concealment. The driver initially refused to cooperate, wound up the window, and made phone calls. Minutes later, 3 naval personnel arrived, identifying the driver as a colleague, and the situation was resolved peacefully with no confrontation or violence. The FCT police expressed surprise at claims suggesting an attempted assassination, calling them malicious fabrications that could cause public panic and undermine confidence in law enforcement. Now, Dangote Petroleum Refinery has clarified that the recent drop in fuel prices is due to its own adjustments, not delays in the federal government's 15% import tariff. In a statement on its X on Monday, the company said the factor that prompted the price adjustment was our own reduction of PMS gantry and coastal prices on November 6th. The subsequent change in pump price is now being wrongly attributed to a tariff decision in an attempt to distort the facts and misinform the public. Dangote Refinery said it reduced the PMS gantry price from 877 to 828 naira per litre. That's a 5.6% decrease, and cuts its coastal price from 854 naira to 806 naira per litre. The company stressed that President Bola Tinubu had already approved the import tariff on October 21st for immediate implementation. The refinery also highlighted its role in stabilizing the market, noting it has cut fuel prices on multiple occasions, absorbed logistic costs for nationwide price uniformity, and helped end artificial fuel scarcity during the festive season. Dangote further warned against the continued importation of substandard petroleum products sold at higher prices, calling it a practice that undermines economic growth. Still in the news, former Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, has announced his intention to contest the 2027 governorship election in Kebbi State. Speaking on Monday during an interview with DCL Hausa, Malami said he was to, or rather he has the backing of the people. INEC guidelines do not allow us to begin any form of mobilization yet, but I assure you that when the time comes, you will see that we have the support of the people of Kebbi State, he said. Malami criticized the ruling All Progressives Congress APC over rising insecurity and economic challenges in northern Nigeria, saying many farmers have been forced away from their farms. He also cited the closure of rice mills that had operated for decades, blaming policies favoring foreign companies. The former AGF explained that his campaign is aimed at salvaging Kebbi State from insecurity, restoring and reviving farming, and protecting the interests of the people. He dismissed suggestion that his ambition is for personal gain, calling it a mission to rescue the state. Now on entertainment news, United Nigeria Airlines has confirmed that social media personalities Martin Vincent Osei, popularly known as Ray Darkman, and comedian Freedom Asekpoyi, known as Mr. Jollof, were deboarded following a fight during boarding at Asaba International Airport on Monday. In a statement, the airline said the action was taken to ensure the safety, comfort, and security of all other passengers and crew members. The airline stressed it maintains a zero-tolerance policy for any conduct that threatens the safety of passengers or crew, adding that the flight departed safely after standard procedures were completed. The fight reportedly stemmed from a long-running thread with Ray Darkman accusing Mr. Jolloff's wife of inappropriate conduct, allegations that have sparked controversy on social media. A viral video captured the dramatic moments the two men exchanged blows as fellow passengers, including comedian Funny Bone, tried to separate them. Ray Darkman later posted a video online showing bite marks on his torso and boasting about the scuffle. The Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority has said it will investigate the incident. Its Director of Public Affairs and Consumer Protection, Michael Achimogu, urged the public to provide details of the airline and date to aid the probe. Finally, now on sports news, Super Eagles head coach Eric Chelle has accused players of the Democratic Republic of Congo of using voodoo rituals during their dramatic penalty shootout victory over Nigeria in Sunday's CAF World Cup playoff final. The match ended 1-1 after extra time, with Nigeria taking an early lead through Frank Onyeka in the 3rd minute before Meschek Elia equalized for DR Congo. The game went to penalties where DR Congo triumphed 4-3, ending Nigeria's hope of qualifying for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Tempers flared as DR Congo captain Chancel Mbemba converted the winning penalty. Chelle reportedly stormed towards the Congolese technical area, confronting their coach Sebastien Desabre before being restrained by his backroom staff. In a post-match press conference, Chelle alleged the Congolese players engaged in maraboutage, a term referring to spiritual or supernatural rituals. Speaking in English, he said, "During all of the penalties, the players of Congo were doing some voodoo." A DR Congo representative has also denied the claims. Well, that's all the news we have for you on Leadership TV. For more of our news stories, you can log on to our website, www.leadership.ng. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last